Hi folks, it's Danny at Bradley James Classics, and I'm bringing you a Honda CRV from 1998. It's a 2-litre petrol 5-speed gearbox. It's actually one of our trading cars. It's got 166,000 miles on the clock. Bearing in mind it's getting on a bit, it's been super reliable, and it's got a great evidence of lots of servicing and attention. We've prepared the car for sale. It's had a recent MOT, so it's virtually 12 months MOT. The car itself, as I walk around it, I'm going to slow down and give you a chance to have a good look in a minute. It's far from perfect, but it certainly is a good, serviceable, very reliable Honda. I can tell you that a couple of jobs that's been done to the car. It's had a new set of ignition leads. It's had spark plugs. Oil is in good condition. It didn't need to be changed. It wasn't that long, so it had a service, but we decided to do the other bits. It's had a pair of coil springs for the MOT. The big news with this is that it's been treated to a set of all-terrain tyres. Now I'll get in close so you can see them. Yeah, so you've got this bit of tread on the side as well. You can see they are brand new. There are 4 of those. They're Hankooks, and there's about £650 worth of tyres fitted to this car. And when you look at how much the car is, you'll hopefully recognise it as quite well priced. Now, 166,000 miles on a Honda engine. As long as it's serviced, they have got a habit of doing quite a high mileage, and there's no reason to believe that this one wouldn't go on for a lot more time and give you some good service. Now let me see, I'm going to go around the car and point out the imperfections. Let's start on this corner. So it's fair to say there's a mark pretty much on every panel, but there's some paint come off there. Thankfully that's only bird's poo on the bonnet there, but other than that there's a few stone chips, as you can imagine. So a bit of a dent there possibly. That door's okay, looks like someone's put a scratch down there, but isn't so bad when you step back. It's got a corrosion bubble here and one on the other side. It's really nice and clean inside, by the way, so I'm going to start off by opening the back. You can just lift up the glass here, or you can then open up this as well. And as you can see, if I step back, that's pretty reasonable. I think you could get a dog that would jump in there and be quite happy. You've got a load cover, and it doesn't take much to fold the seats down. We'll have a little bit of a look in the back in a minute. Let's step back again. So pretty reasonable through the back. Now I told you there was a matching pair. You've got this bubble on this arch here, which is a bit ugly. Pretty reasonable back panel. Got a bit of a scuff there. You notice it looks like a bit of a dent down here. Through the front, I've got a step metal there. Disappearing. Remarkably, it's got some headlamp covers on, which is quite fun. But this is an all-wheel drive version. Not all of them are all-wheel drive, so just make sure if you are on the hunt for one of these, make sure it's not only just the 2-wheel drive version, because they did both. This one is an all-wheel drive. So you had a look around the outside, and yeah, she's serviceable without being what you could describe as by any means mint condition. And there's a sunroof, which is quite a big one. I don't actually know so much about what works and doesn't work, but I know that everything worked for the MOT. Let's start her up, and that's started there. New battery as well, by the way. Sorry, forgot to add that. I'll show you the engine bay. There's your 66,000 miles, and that light will go off when I let the handbrake off. There we go. That's it back on again. Very much an old school Pioneer system there. Air conditioning, which I'll be surprised if it works, but there's a button for it. There's your cooling system and heating system. That all works quite nicely. There's a full set of carpet mats. Here's the seats, all in really good order. I mean, they're surprisingly clean. In fact, they are remarkably clean for a car with 66,000 miles and it's been looked after. And you can see the dashboard is quite clean and tidy. So as a trade-in car goes, we were quite happy to sell this one because we think it's been really quite well loved. And there's an armrest bit in the middle. So she drives really well. I'll tell you what, I don't usually do this, but I'm in a deserted car park, so here we are setting off. The radio's hissing a bit, so don't worry, it's just trying to find a channel. And I'm just going to pop around the corner there. There we are. And we're going to just drive up into the car park. Well, this is a Honda CRV from 1998, 166,000 miles on the clock, a recent full MOT, new battery, a new set of all-terrain tyres, some HT leads and some spark plugs, and she's good to go. Well folks, thank you very much for watching the video, and I look forward to answering any questions. And if you want her, call, leave us a deposit of £500, come and have a look. If you're happy, you can drive her away. If you're not, you can have your £500 back and we will show the next person. We try to be as fair as possible. Well, thank you for watching the video folks. Danny from Bradley James signing out.